Vocabulary from Al-Baqarah verse 76. Laqiya, yalqa, to meet. Fataha, yaftahu, to open. Hajja, yuhajju, to argue. Now let's turn to Al-Baqarah verse 76. In the previous verse, it was pointed out to the believers that it was unlikely the Jews at that time would believe. In today's verse, we learn more about how the Jews were behaving at that time. Before we dive in, I want to encourage you to take a moment to read and understand this ayah on your own. The words in blue are ones we already know. There are 2 pages in total, so feel free to pause the video and read them on your own. Now let's go through it together. Our first word is wa'idha, which is wa plus idha, meaning and when. Unlike wa'id, wa'idha is used to talk about future or habitual events. Moving on, we have laqu, meaning they meet, referring to the Jews at that time. It's from the root lam qaf ya, and the last radical ya drops as it's a weak letter. The u ending indicates 3MP perfect, but it's translated as present tense because of idha. Moving on, we have alladhina, meaning those who. The next word is amanu, meaning they believed. Coming next is qalu, meaning they said. It's a perfect tense verb, but it's also translated as present tense because of idha. Moving on, we have amanna, meaning we believed. It's the same verb as amanu, but notice the different ending. Now let's recap the first line. وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قَالُوا آمَنَّا, means, and when they meet those who believe, they say, we believe. So we can understand that some Jews at that time pretended to believe when they met the believers. Moving on to the second line, we have wa'idha again, meaning and when. Next we have khala from the root khalem well, meaning they retire. In other words, when they are alone. It's 3ms perfect verb, but we translate it as they instead of he, because the following subject is plural in meaning. Moving on, we have a phrase ba'duhum ila ba'din, meaning each other or one another. Let's break this phrase down word by word. First, ba'duhum is ba'du plus pronoun hum, meaning some of them. It's in nominative because it functions as the subject. Next, illa is the preposition that goes together with the verb khala and is followed by ba'din, meaning some, which is in genitive because of the preposition illa. So this phrase literally translates as some of them to some, but it idiomatically means to one another. So the second line, وَإِذَا خَلَا بَعْدُهُمْ إِلَّا بَعْدٍ, means, and when they are alone with one another. Moving on, we have qalu, meaning they say, referring to the Jews speaking. It's a perfect verb, but again it's translated as present meaning because of idha from the previous slide. The next word is atuhaddithunahum, which is particle alif plus the verb tuhaddithuna plus object pronoun hum, meaning do you tell them. Particle alif is for yes or no question, and tuhaddithuna is from the root he del the, which is the same root as the word hadith. The shadda on the second radical indicates form 2 verb, and 2 prefix and una ending indicate 2MP imperfect. Moving on, we have bima, which is be plus ma, meaning about what. The following word is fataha, meaning he has opened or revealed. This verb comes from the same root as Surat al-Fatiha, and it's 3ms perfect verb. Moving on, we have Allahu, which is in nominative as the subject of the verb fataha. And then we have alaykum, which is ala plus pronoun kum, meaning upon you or unto you. So the first line, قَالُوا أَتُحَدِّثُونَهُمْ بِمَا فَتَحَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكُمْ, means they say, do you tell them about what Allah has revealed to you? Moving on to the second line, we have لِيُحَاجُّكُمْ, which is particle lam plus the verb yuhaju plus object pronoun kum, meaning so that they argue with you. The lam is a particle of purpose that is followed by a subjunctive verb and is translated as so that. Yuhaju is from the root ha jim jim, and the alif after the first radical indicates form 3 verb. U prefix and u ending with the final nun dropped indicate 3MP subjunctive. Moving on, we have bihi, which is be plus pronoun he, meaning with it, referring to what Allah has revealed to you in the first line. So here, the Jews fear that the believers could use that knowledge against them. The next word is ainda, meaning before. And then we have rabbikum, which is rabbi plus possessive pronoun kum, meaning your Lord. It's in genitive because of ainda. Moving on, we have afala, which is interrogative particle alif plus particle fa plus negative particle la. So it's translated as then do you not. Our last word is taqilun, meaning you reason. This is the same verb from the last video, conjugated in 2MP imperfect. So the second line, لِيُحَاجُّكُمْ بِهِ عِنْدَ رَبِّكُمْ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ, means so that they argue with you with it before your Lord, don't you reason? Regarding the translation of this final part, there are 2 possible interpretations. The first one is to consider the blue section as the speech of the Jews, and the orange section as the speech of Allah. The second interpretation is to treat this whole passage as the speech of the Jews. With that, let's wrap up with a recap from the beginning. In English, we get, and when they meet the believers, they say, we believe. And when they are alone with one another, they say, do you tell them about what Allah has revealed to you, so that they argue with you with it before your Lord? Don't you reason?